Yawn trying to make it back into the tower, but I don't know if the tower's going to be safe for the redive because Paze is just getting hundreds of chip damage for free. 2 minions left. Q connects. They're going to take down Core. Looks like Yawn might be next. Quick flash down from Owner, and he manages to live. Yawn doesn't seem to be long for this world. The Q just going a little bit wide, but now Squid looking for a bit of vengeance. Rune Prison goes down, but extra damage, and he gets one back in return. Good roam from Quid to South.
As a result here, and Core and Yawn going to have to do their best to hold on.
Morgan on the top side. Observer's bringing us up. Might see the 1v1 here. Doran going to get knocked back. Just barely not going to clip the wall. Doran now trying to dash through. Pick him back on the house for Morgan. Wants that extra burst damage, but it's just not enough. Doran ticking over to 6. Has
the win out on that 1v1. And then Morgan without flash, of course, cannot retreat. Really slim margins in that 1v1. I think if Morgan gets him into the wall and gets the bonus damage, I think he actually has the kill.
And Morgan, remember, was a shining light for TL in the previous series as he now jumps over Keria's head, but there's just no way out. 4 members of T1 seemingly appear on the top side out of nowhere. Starts with a Cosmic Binding, but now Team Liquid want to turn this play back in their favor. Ulti forced out from Owner. The debate from TL, can they keep pushing in? Have to be careful fighting into that choke. And Faker has so many cooldowns up, so they will just back off. Testament to how good Morgan was playing on the day, but Doran clearly coming back stronger and with a lot more support in this top lane. Morgan, Meganar back into the wall, but there's simply too much damage. Perfectly timed ulti from Keria as well.
Yeah, they get another kill. It goes to Doran. Morgan has been put in the dirt, and Team Liquid just trying to get something back in the other situation. Then gets attacked in 4-man dove, 3-man attacked in the jungle and killed, and now he gets ulted there and loses the full tower. You're down 2K. Doesn't matter how well you play in the 1v1.
Cosmic Binding goes a little bit awry. All eyes on Keria. Bit of revenge for the early action on the map, but Paze again still standing. Unconcerned that 3 members of TL are standing in his face, but a nice pick, a little bit of something back for TL.
But should he be concerned about the 4th member? He wasn't concerned about 3, but Quid is now down here, and they're thinking about going for this dive. Yawn is pushing it in, but Faker is moving, and so is Doran.
Triforce completed. TL betting a lot on this dive. Weaver's wall spotted. They're going to try to burst him down as quickly as possible. They get it done, and it looks like they're going to get out scot-free. T1 continuing to push. Nice flick back onto Jose. Doran sprinting into the play, but the ghost burn by Quid means TL are going to walk away.
Walking to the brush there with that ward over the wall, very likely from Keria. Really well played by him. Again, just trying to delay. Doran does have to be a bit careful. Has no ult, but Morgan, his Gnar is on cooldown as well.
Yeah, I think saw an angle, but maybe a bit over eager. But now it's Quid who's moving in. Keria forced to flash back. Core on the way as well. Flash forward. That's going to be the route. Another pick. This time onto Doran. The Mikhail's not enough to keep him standing. Keria hoping he can get a way out, but he just doesn't have the cooldowns. TL grabbing another. Man, what
Morgan just really needs to stabilize because he still has a lot of ways to go to even get towards that Triforce.
And he does. Spotting Faker. Faker forced to back away. But yeah, even as we're watching that play happen, focused on the kills that are coming, making that map feel a little bit smaller for the side of TL. So as good as those kills are to bring the game back a little bit closer, still have to play clean. Paze locked up. E over the wall, flashed out of the Cataclysm. Yawn immediately going to chase, but Owner's on the way, and not before Yawn manages to take down his opposing number. Core trying to split as best he can. Ozirio chasing Keria, and he manages to grab the kill. Owner now moving through too.
Here comes
Core
Morgan.
stepping forward, but it's all eyes on Quid to try and make the difference. Morgan moving in as well. Unraveled Earth stopping him from getting too far forward. Jose Dioto looking for the 1v1 versus Faker. Red buff still procced. Owner on a killing spree, but will finally drop. Faker nowhere left to go. Jose grabbing the kill.
It's a bloodbath, Dracos. 15 kills, 15 minutes. What a way.
Ezreal. It's not going to be easy for Paze to step so far forward, especially now that he's missing the flash.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be pretty scary. You can see Keria did rush for the Mikhails, so wants to have that cleanse, wants to keep Paze safe because he is, of course, playing barrier. He's not going to be playing cleanse, so is going to be there.
It's difficult for anyone to match him, but TL kind of ignoring him, leaving on his lonesome, setting up Morgan to push top lane as they set up to crash the Herald mid, buying a bit of time, a little bit of trickery there. Drifting in now from Jose, now knocking up Faker, but he doesn't connect the tower, has to flag and drag out. It's a little bit messy. I like the look on the drift, but wasn't quite clean enough, and now he's going to pay the price. It won't just be Jose Dioto in trouble. Nice ulti coming out from Yawn, though, to get away from Doran. Core dropping down as well. Faker with a double. T1 more than happy to punish.
Yeah, that was just embarrassing. We were both trying to sneak it.
We have reservations.
Let's just leave. Let's just leave. This is weird.
We'll take Dragon.
Yeah.
Which is both teams though have done an excellent job not burning any major cooldowns, even when looking, when checking. If any flashes come down here. Flash forward onto Faker, immediate engage. Yawn coming over the wall. Faker now in trouble, but is able to flash out to safety. Owner, a beautiful disengage on the Crescent Guard, and now Keria locking down multiple members, looking to follow up. Morgan 1v1 off on the side, but it might not matter because Keria is now running for the hills. Unfortunately, Team Liquid spent so much to finish off a support, and now they're in trouble. Paze flashing into melee range of 2 people. He is unconcerned. He is unstopped. just continuing to free fire. A triple for the Ezreal.
Yeah, triple for the Ezreal, but Morgan is still alive. Quid has got to get out of there. They do get another kill, and now the Realm Warp coming through. Quid will be able to exfiltrate the hot zone, but not before 4 members from TL go down. T1 are back to live, back on Baron here. TL do know about it, but the question is, can they do anything about it? It's going down fast.
Ooh, Jose under no flash, and Keria does have ult. He's doing his best to disengage. His ulti doesn't connect. Jose, time to make the score better in the 50-50s. Jose trying to make the difference, but Owner! Once again, I look like 1 HP! This man refuses to lose an objective. Morgan in trouble. All of T1 descending on TL. Nowhere left to run.
And that is probably going to be enough here for T1. The ace Team Liquid. Owner wins another smite against Jose. It was down to 1 HP, but that is 1 HP too much for TL. And T1 wipe them off the map and take full control of this game here. They're not pushing for the end, but they are pushing 3 waves and looking to deal enough damage that this one is all wrapped up.
Breaking open the base. An incredibly confident take, trusting an Owner to win the 50-50, even if it's by the slimmest of margins. But T1, we saw in the previous fight, not afraid to play on the slimmest of margins. They always come out on top. TL maybe going to look for some exit
where he left off in this series, and that's a backbreaker for TL.
Our production tracked it, right? 5-0, now 6-0 on those 50-50
I don't know why they would
exchanges.
do that.
It's their kind of...
It's kind of messed up.
Again, we got a lot of EU producers
Jose's
here.
a really nice guy.
He is a really nice guy. Really good Lee Sin. That's why T1 banned it. Maybe he'll get a shot at it in game 2. For now, though, survival is the name of the game for TL, and it is a tall task with a Baron-empowered T1 pushing in on the top side of the map. Flick connects onto Morgan. Charles Fish procs. Good engage onto Owner. Yon still living for an extra second. Snipe, though, coming through crucially onto Morgan. Seeker not going to connect. T1 losing a member, but are still going to break open the base. TP is there for Doran just to get into the fight. T1 look poised to end it here.
Yeah, Faker is still coming out of base, so he's going to be running out there. And the Dragon's on the map. Doran's going to whiff on the ultimate here. TL trying to hold on. They're looking for an engage with Core.
Wipe. Core right into the backline. Flash forward, looking to lock up with Hayes. Pays too quick on the trigger, though. Manages to jump out just in time. Tempered Fate connecting onto 2. Keria looking for the perfect setup. Nails it onto Quid. Cataclysm across the team, and down goes the Rise. TL found some good fights, but they could not get their footing in this game as T1 tear right through them.
A beautiful game 1 here from T1. TL made him work for it. They scrapped with him, but it was T1 in control, start to finish. It's them